And then Remigius.
He is the
Difficult name to say, that one.
Of the Netherlands, the number 3 of Europe, and he was the winner, Bill Pitta.
And here's Northampton's Bill Pittock.
He is the strongest Viking, 1996, 3 times strongest man of the Faroe Islands, Regin Vagadal.
And here is Regin Vagadal from the Faroe Islands. 3 times the Faroe Islands strongest man.
The world 1997 and world champion strongest team 1997, Jouko Ahola.
And Jouko Ahola, excellent athlete.
4 times strongest man of South Africa, the national champion weightlifting, and the winner of the world mighty man in South Africa, the one and only Gerrit Badenhorst.
And here's Gerrit Badenhorst from South Africa, 4 times the South African strongest man.
One of the new guys from Barcelona, from Spain, the former bodybuilder champion, Gustavo Pujares.
And Gustavo Pujares, 27 years of age, the strongest man of Spain.
From the United States of America, the strongest man of the United States, Brian Lee.
And Brian Lee's then the strongest man in America this year.
From the Czech Republic, one of the new guys, Jaromír Nemec.
And that's Jaromír Nemec from the Czech Republic.
And the referee of today is the winner of the first Finnish Open, Ilkka Kinnunen.
Ilkka Kinnunen then the referee for today's event. And a crowd of 10,000 people turned out at Lake Balaton. This event held over 2 days. Our first event is the rock lift. And this is the rock lift. The first weight is 100 kilograms. First to go, Jaromír Nemec from the Czech Republic. Not too much known about Nemec, and struggling here, as you can see, with this first weight. Well, he's not going to get on too well there. So Nemec then failing to lift the first weight. Second up, Brian Neese, the American. Brian, 25 years of age. Strongest man of America, 1998. And once again, this 100 kilogram block causing problems for these men. Looks like he's going to do it though. So Brian Neese then, 1 repetition of the 100 kilogram block. That's enough. Next up, Remigius Kaczynskis. And he, of course, is the Lithuanian here, 27 years of age. Second in the Lithuanian strongest man competition, just failing there to lock the arms on that first attempt. This time he's done it though. So Kaczynskis. Next up we have the Spaniard. This is Gustavo Pujares. And he's also 27 years of age. And a newcomer to the strongest man events. This, of course, terribly difficult to get hold of that weight. Spain's strongest man. And as you can see, this is an awful struggle. This is the first of 3 stones they'll be expected to try and lift. All within 20 pounds of it, or 20 kilograms of each other. Next up then we have Regin Vagadal, and he's of course one of the experienced men on the circuit. Vagadal, 28 years of age now, 3 times the strongest man of the Faroe Islands. Locks the elbows nicely there, as our referee indicated. Now the second stone weighs 110 kilograms. It goes to 120 thereafter, then to 130, and the 5th stone weighs 135 kilograms. So Laszlo Fekete then going for his first lift here at the 110 kilogram weight. And the Hungarian, to great applause, manages to lock that 110 kilogram weight above his head very nicely. So that's the standard set for everybody else now. He's 41 years of age, Fekete. Next up, Bill Pittock, the Englishman. Lives in Northampton. Former strongest man of England, of course, Bill. And very happy to get that over his head as well. Done well. Now the third stone then, this 120 kilograms, once again the Hungarian favourite Laszlo Fekete. First have a go at this, 120 kilograms. Look, oh, well, just failing there.
60 seconds.
Just failing there. And now coming up, Berend Veneberg. And he, of course, is from Holland. Here he goes. 7 times Dutch powerlifting champion. And a member of the strongest team of the world competition last year. And the world record holder at the crucifix, which is coming up later. Well, good work there for Veneberg. Maybe didn't quite hold it as long as I would have liked, but successful anyway. Now 130 kilograms here. Gerrit Badenhorst of South Africa. 130 kilograms. Look at that. Made it look easy. Made it look easy. Well done. Superb lift technique then from Badenhorst. Next up, Jouko Ahola from Finland. And he's always a very tough man to beat. Member of the World's Strongest Team Championships in 1997. Also the strongest man of Finland that year. Here he goes, 130 kilograms, this enormous weight. And he's about to do it, not quite. Yes, he has. So excellent work there by Ahola. Next up, once again, the Dutchman, Veneberg. Veneberg putting to good use all of that experience he's gained over the years in these kind of events. 5 times the strongest man of Holland. Oh, Veneberg almost had it up there. Oh, well, not quite succeeding there, Veneberg, so 130 kilograms getting the better of him. Well, this is Gerrit Badenhorst going for 135 kilograms, incredible weight. Of course, he did the 130 so sweetly. Here he goes. This is a superb event for Badenhorst. Wonderful, wonderful event for Badenhorst. Well, he's obviously fit for this. So the winner then surely of the rock cliff, yes, Gerrit Badenhorst of South Africa with 10 points. Now the winner of the event will go last in subsequent events and so on. So the loser of that event, the Spaniard, will go first next.
Laszlo, you're a very, very strong man. Normally 120 kilo is no problem at all. What happened?
I have a bad injury in my back.
How did you get this injury?
I got it a month ago in the competition of Hungary Strongman.
So Fekete then just explaining his failure there in the rock lift. Next up, we've got the Farmer's Walk. And this, an amazing event, incredibly difficult. First to go, Jaromir Nemec. And of course, it's how far they can walk. And each of these weights is 150 kilograms, so that's an enormous amount to lift, and there's a drop there. Well, looks like Nemec is not going to really succeed here. Just check that distance, and he's 13 meters, 36 centimeters. Next up, we have Gustavo Pujadas of Spain. Oh, goodness me. Well, Pujadas obviously not liking this event, so bails out with 0 on the clock. Next up, Brian Neese, the American. And 13 meters to beat. That's an enormous weight. This looks like he's gone past Nemec's distance, and yes, he has. Well, that's not bad at all for Neese. 19 meters 41. Next up, Kaczynskis, and let's see how he gets on. So Kaczynskis then from Lithuania. 16.7.
16.70.
And next up, Regin Vagadal from the Faroe Islands. Here he is, this 28-year-old man. 3 times the strongest man of the Faroe Islands, and also once again very experienced at these events. Well, he is not enjoying that. 11.7.
11.7 meters.
And next up we've got Fekete, also very experienced, 41 years of age now. Just wonder how that's going to affect his performance here. And of course, wildly cheered on by this partisan crowd. Oh, well, he was looking so good there. Well, 1986 then for Fekete. That's a good distance. He's in the lead at the moment. And next up, we've got Bill Pittock. Goodness me, this is looking very good for Bill. And he's thoroughly enjoying himself out there. Turns out at the end. Well, well, look at that. That's the furthest we've had so far by a long way. Unbelievable. Oh, look at that. Wonderful for Pittock. Excellent.
Bill Pittock, you're the king of the farmers walk. Is this your best event?
Not really, no. It's one of my favourite events, but not my best. I ain't got a best one no more.
So there you are, Bill Pittock then, at 36 years of age, admitting that he hasn't got a best event anymore, but got a fantastic distance there, 25 metres. And now we have Berend Veneberg of the Netherlands, professional strongman and gym owner. 35 years of age now, Veneberg, and gets to the end for the well, he's the second man to get there, but he's not going to go any further. So 25, in fact, Bill Pittock did 40 metres, and Veneberg, they're doing 25. Now, Jouko Ahola, the former strongest man in the world. Not overly physical, Ahola, but very, very steely and determined. He's got to beat 40 metres 24 set by Bill Pittock. Unbelievable. Well, looks like he's about to pass that 40-metre mark. Incredible walk this by Ahola. Goodness me, and he's put it down. Well, he's done 50 metres. Can you believe that? An amazing distance there. Well, let's just see if Badenhorst can beat it. 50 metres to beat for Gerrit Badenhorst of South Africa. Well, he's got them at 25 and he's dropped them at 25 metres. So an excellent walk then for Badenhorst there. Well, he won the Rockcliffe Badenhorst, but now 3rd place there for the Farmers Walk, but won exceptionally by Jouko Ahola, with Bill Pittock in 2nd position for the Farmers Walk, Badenhorst in 3rd. The third of our 8 events then is the weight for height. The height being 5.5 metres, the weight 12.5 kilograms. First to go, Jouko Ahola. 3rd attempt at this height for Ahola to get that barrel of 12.5 kilograms over the wall of 5.5 metres. So there's the build-up. Oh, and it's come straight down again. So very, very fortunate there. Next up, 2nd attempt for Jaromir Nemec, and he's done it. And next up, the Spaniard, Gustavo Pujadas, 3rd attempt. And last attempt, of course, for Pujadas. And he hasn't done that either. Difficult, of course, for these newcomers to succeed at this high level. Regin Vagadal can have a go now at 5 metres 90. 5.90 for Vagadal. Oh, and he does it very sweetly. First attempt. Next up, Bill Pittock doing his third attempt at this height of 590. And he's done it as well. So Bill Pittock, the Englishman, gets that barrel over at 590. Now the board being put up to 6 meters 10. This very high wall. And Brian Neese, the American, with his first attempt at 610. Oh, and he does it as well. Excellent. Now, South African, Gerrit Badenhorst, first attempt, 6 meters 10. And he does it as well, just creeping over the top there. And now the Hungarian Laszlo Fekete. Don't forget, he's got that back injury. This is third and final attempt at 610. They're all behind him here, and he does it. So Fekete then, the Hungarian, still in with a shout as they put the wall up to 6 meters 30. Now, Kaczynskis with his third and final attempt at 630. And he succeeds. So very happy Kaczynskis there. And now, this very popular Fekete, third and final attempt, and he fails there. Bad luck to Fekete, out of the competition, weight for height at 630. First attempt now for Berend Veneberg of the Netherlands at 630. Wonderful. That barrel weighing over 25 pounds. Now, Gerrit Badenhorst once again, third and final attempt at 630. Oh, well, that could have got there. That could have done it.
Berend Veneberg, this is the weight for height. You're the only one who's left now, together with Regin. Do you know this guy?
No, I don't know him. He is a weightlifter. He's very explosive. Dus he did well to this moment.
You think you can beat him on this event, Remigius?
I have to beat him.
So Remigius Kaczynskis then in action here against Berend Veneberg, the last two in. And we now put it at 6 meters 90. Unbelievable. They both got through 650 and 670. Oh, look at that. Just sat on the top of the wall, but he's done it. So Kaczynskis then gets over at 690. Now, Veneberg, this is the third and final throw, and he's done it on his third attempt. And the wall now put to 7 meters 10 centimeters. Unbelievable. You can see the first throw now of Remigius Kaczynskis. Oh, bad luck to him. So Kaczynskis fails then at 7 meters 10. Let's just see. Well, a no throw there declared, and let's just see if Veneberg can get this over. Weight for height is the event. 12.5 kilograms is the barrel. 7 meters and 10 centimeters the height. Look at that. What a wonderful throw for Veneberg. Incredible. Unbelievable. Well, Kaczynskis then. This is third and last time at 7:10. And once again a failure.
Berend, congratulations, you did it. You won this event. What's the difference between last year and this year?
What the difference between last year and this year is about my training is last year I had a little bit problems with injuries and all these kind of things. And this year start slowly and coming up and try to be the best in form in September of the world and training about that. And yeah, a little bit more training also, a little bit more cardio fitness, explosive. And yeah, you can see it, explosive is coming back. It's going good.
So Veneberg then winning that weight for height, now putting him in joint first position with Gerrit Badenhorst after 3 events. 25.5 points each. There you are, confirmation. Ahola looking very dangerous though in third position. So our fourth event then is the stone ball. Now, you don't need me to tell you. This is the Spaniard Gustavo Pujadas, and this is 145 kilograms. They've got to get this ball on the shoulder, and I don't blame him for quitting. These events don't suit everybody. They're Got to get it on the shoulder and do as many repetitions as possible. Next up, Remigius Kaczynskis. Let's see if he can get it up and do a repetition. 145 kilograms. That's an enormous weight. Almost 300 pounds. Well, struggling, but he's there on the shoulder, but he's not going to press it at all. 10 seconds left to try and get it done. Right, next up then, Fekete this time. And he is good at this, despite that back injury. Well, that's one. Let's see how many repetitions he can do of this. That's two. Doing well at the moment. Setting the standard now, Fekete. And he's going to be hard to beat. Very low centre of gravity, of course, for his bulk and strength. Three then. Fekete going very well. And of course, I'm sure that support he has from his Hungarian followers is making the world of difference to his effort. Home advantage, of course, massive advantage. Here we go, that's number 4. Is he going to do another? They'll be very pushed to beat this. 4 already, can he do 5? He can. So 5 then so far for Fekete, and that's enough for him. He's done 5 now. Will he be unbeatable, I wonder? So Jouko Ahola now, very strong man. As I said before, he's not overly muscled, but very, very strong and very determined. That's 1 for him. Going for his second very quickly. No rest between then from Ahola. And this Finn is really incredibly strong. And that's 2 for him. And just getting a grip of this must be incredibly hard. Technique, of course, vital. And that's 3 for Ahola. Going for the 4th. Once again, very little rest between lifts. This looks very... Oh, good. Well, no, he's not going to do it. So the ball there pushing Ahola back. 3 lifts then. Next up, Veneberg, who's doing so well at the moment. Well, slightly different approach this by Veneberg. Trying to use his legs to give him the height. There he goes. Well, that's 1, surely. Yes, it is. That's 1 to the shoulder for Veneberg. Veneberg now trying for the 2nd. And of course, they've got to do it within the 90 seconds. That's the 2nd successful lift for Veneberg. And this time dropping over the back. 2 lifts then confirmed for Veneberg. That's good for him. Next up, Badenhorst. A strong man, short chap. Very, very strong. Well, that's 1 for him. 35 years of age. Lives in Bloemfontein in South Africa. Runner-up in the World's Strongest Man tournament in 1996. And that's 2 for him. Well done to Badenhorst. Very popular man, of course. Very popular amongst the crowd. And trying to get them on his side here. Going for number 3. Nope, failing at 2 then. So 2 stand for Badenhorst. And that's very, very good. Stoneball 1, though, surely by Fekete there with 5. Unbelievable. 2nd position, Jouko Ahola. And Veneberg in 3rd with 7.5 points. And the overall rankings after 4 events, Berend Veneberg with 33 points, sharing the lead with Gerrit Badenhorst. Very good lifting there by both men.
What's your opinion about the first day?
It's a little bit long. It's a little longer than I'm used to, just for 4 events, but it's a good experience. Out of these 4 events we did today, the only one I'd ever done before was the barrel toss.
Well, event number 5, the truck pull coming up now, and they've got to pull a 7,500 kilogram truck, 15 meters, as quickly as they possibly can. First up, Jaromír Nemec. And he, of course, is from the Czech Republic. We don't know a great deal about him, but one of the newcomers to the World's Strongest Man Grand Prix events. And this is the time they'll all have to beat. Well, 39.91 there, you heard our referees say. Next up, the Spaniard, Gustavo Pujadas. And as I say, it really does take some conditioning and experience to get into these events. So Pujadas then feeling the pace here. Very, very difficult event. And, well, I don't blame him. Well, I just wonder how far he's gone there in that time. Next up, Regin Vagadal. Regin, of course, from the Faroe Islands and really has put them on the map. 28 years of age, Vagadal looking for a good time here. 39 to beat. Well, he's crossed the line in 32 seconds. 32.37, in fact, for Vagadal. Next up, the American. Let's see if he can match Vagadal there. That's the new time to beat. Brian Nice, this is. Come from Brownsburg, Indiana. Third in the World's Strongest Man Alive contest in 1998. Well, not bad there. 33.14, in fact, set by Brian Nice. Once again, these are all good times. Bill Putuk next. And 32.37, the time to beat. Good technique here by Bill. Very fast man, as you can see. Once you get the momentum of that truck going, it does tend to work in your favour, of course. Well, Bill getting that to that line very, very quickly. In fact, does it in 31.50. Very, very good time for Bill Putuk. Next up, Remigius Kaczynskis. And, well, let's just see how he gets on. And Kaczynskis, of course, from Lithuania, 27 years of age, so really a baby in these terms. Did well, of course, in the barrel throwing, and he's done well there as well. 30.54 for Kaczynskis. That's going to be terribly hard to beat. Laszlo Fekete then, the local man, the Hungarian favourite. 30 seconds to beat. He's not going to do it, I don't think. No, he's not. So, but still not a bad time then for Fekete, getting those wheels on the blue line now in 35.03. Once again, that back injury, I'm sure, causing him a few problems. And bring up the rear now, Jouko Ahola. Don't forget, 30.54, the time to beat for him. 30.54 set by Kaczynskis. Ahola, though, well, if you're going to have your money on anyone, it'd be on this man, surely. Very good time, 31.50. Well, he's a second slower.
Day two, you think the day of you, the day of Gerrit, or of Jouko Ahola?
Now, when I think the day van Gerrit of I think the day van Ahola, I can go home. Dus still I stay. Dus have to beat them in my day. Maar ja, at the end of the day and at the end of the competition, we shall know.
Well, there you are. You had Berend Veneberg there saying day two should be his day, and here he goes with the truck pull. And the time to beat is 30.54, set, of course, by Remigius Kaczynskis. And he's very good at this. Very good time so far. Surely he's going to beat it. Unbelievable time, surely. Well, 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 can you believe that? 29.62. Well, you can't have 29.62, can you? You can only have 30. Yes, 30 seconds. 30.2 seconds. No, revise that, 29.62. Now, South African Gerrit Badenhorst struggling there at 37.94 for Badenhorst, not enjoying that one. So, Veneberg, the winner of the truck pull, and after 5 events, he's in the lead now with 43 points, 6 in front. There you are. And Kaczynskis there second in that event. He, of course, is from Lithuania, done very well. Bill Pittock of Britain in third position. Next up, we've got the stones of strength. And the first stone weighs 120 kilograms. And you've got to put the stones onto a platform. The platform is 1 meter and 5 centimeters high. And Regin Vagadal here. You don't have to complete the 5, but to go as much as you can in the time allowed. That's 3 up for him. First stone, of course, weighs 120, the second 145, the third 155, and this one 165 kilograms. And the fourth and final one is 175 kilograms, so bad luck then. It's the fifth, 175 kilograms. So Vagadal there, 3 stones in 20.2 seconds. Next up, Brian Neese of America. So the time to beat then, 3 stones in around about 20 seconds. That's 2 for him. This third one now weighing 155. Struggling a bit here with 155 now, Brian Neese. Well, will number 4 be successful? 165 number 4 weighs, and quite cross to himself there. So 3 stones then in 23.67 for Brian Neese.
23.67 for 3 stones.
Next up, Laszlo Fekete of Hungary. And he using this very low center of gravity, very strong man. Look at the speed here of Fekete. Well, that's the first man to do more than 3, and is he going to get this 5th up, I wonder? Well, taking a bit of time there to get his hands prepared. Here he goes. Stone number 5 weighs 175 kilograms. Unbelievable weight, and he's done it. Look at that fantastic lifting of Fekete. 5 stones in 61 seconds dead. Incredible. I'll be surprised if that gets beaten. Gerrit Badenhorst now, the South African, looking to beat 5 stones in 61 seconds. That is the marker set for everybody. Hard to beat. He's on his 4th now, Badenhorst, and he's done 4. Let's see if he can do 5. 175, this one, no, I don't blame him either. Well, 4 stones then, very good time as well, 21.1 seconds. Fantastic time for Badenhorst. Next up, Jouko Ahola of Finland. Here he goes, and I'll tell you what, this man is incredibly strong. His technique is good as well. 3 up already for Ahola. 4 up for him, and these extra weights don't seem to make any difference to Ahola. Look at this unbelievable time. 5 stones in 19.97 seconds. That is incredible. Next up, the Dutchman Veneberg. Well, let's see how he gets on, and he's done very well so far. Veneberg, of course, in top spot at the moment. Well, he's not enjoying this one now. Stone number 3 causing him problems here. That weighs 155. Well, he's given up.
You won already 6 Grand Prix events this year. I mean, does it put many pressure on your shoulders?
No, actually, of course I want to win every time, but the most important competition will be in Malta, September, World's Strongest Man competition, and then we will see who is a real strong guy. And these are only training for Worlds.
For you?
Yes, and for everybody.
So you've got Ahola there just telling everyone that these are just warm-up events for the World Championships in Malta later this year, but winning that event very comfortably. Incredible time, less than 20 seconds with all 5 stones. But still in the lead is Berend Veneberg of the Netherlands, but Ahola closing the gap now, 3 points between him in 2nd place, and Badenhorst still close at 3rd. Next up we have the crucifix, and this is one awful event, and any crick in the elbow and you're out. First up we have the Spaniard, of course, Gustavo Pujadas, And let's just see how long he can hold this. He's not been a great success so far after 6 events, but this could be his. And Buhades there coming through very well. Very, very well. The referee looking, of course, for a crick in the elbow or lowering of the arm. Very, very good time this so far. Unbelievable time this for Buhades of Spain. Done very, very well. 27 years of age. He's a cartoonist by trade. And, of course, the strongest man in Spain. Unbelievable time. Well, the referee, they've just seen the right arm go down, but that's a fantastic time for Buhades. 48.62 seconds. Beat that. That's going to be hard to beat. Next up, Remigius Kaczynskis of Lithuania. And he's been pretty impressive so far in his strongman campaign. Don't forget, he's one of the newcomers. Kaczynskis, 27 years of age. Second in the Lithuanian Strongest Man contest last year, and second in the Lithuanian World Grand Prix last year as well. Well, referee, they're just making sure those arms get extended and bring the left one up. But good time there, 30.99 for Kaczynskis. Wasn't too happy about getting whistled out there. Next up, Fekete, of course, is Hungarian. The most popular man in Hungary at the moment. 48.62, the time to beat. They call this the crucifix, and you can see why. Oh, a bit of unevenness then for Fekete, just levelling out the right arm. Fantastic, fantastic. Gone past the 30-second mark then. Well, left arm dropping then for Fekete, but he's happy with that. 36.3 seconds for Laszlo. And next up, this incredibly strong man from Finland, Jouko Ahola. And as he said before in the interview, of course, these are warm-up events for the Maltese World Championships, which will take place later. In September, in fact. And the steely determination of this man is something to behold. The time to beat, of course, 48 seconds. Well, 37, he's gone past the 36. Well, that's very good. 38.71 for Ahola, and he's complaining there that he didn't think he should have been whistled out there. Not happy with that. Not happy with that at all. Next up then, Veneberg of the Netherlands, and this Dutchman really is doing exceptionally well here in this competition. And he's really on song for this. And of course the time to beat, 48.62. Second position at the moment, Jouko Ahola with 38.71. .38.71 to beat. He's done that. Oh, good. Well, what a shame. 39.50 for Veneberg, and well, a bit of a conflab thereafter. So the results of the Spaniard, unbelievable time for him, 48.62. That's an incredible time for this Spaniard. And there are the overall results then. After 7 events, Veneberg still in front with 59 points. Ahola 4 points behind with 55. Bringing up the rear though, Jaromir Nemec. So, after the crucifix, we have the power stairs. 6 stairs. This is the 8th and final event. 6 stairs, 3 weights. The first is 175 kilograms, the second is 225, and the third is 275 kilograms. And we have, of course, Jaromir Nemec against Gustavo Buhades, the Spaniard against the Czech. Very, very hard event this for these men. to complete this course in the 90 seconds allowed is incredibly difficult. Well, as you can see there, Pujardes has already packed it in, and it looks like Jaramir's going to quit. Yes, he has. So Jaromir quits surely. Struggling to get that past the first step. And Nemec from the Czech Republic is having big problems here. Already seen, of course, Pujardes quit. So now, next pair, Brian Nies, there he is, in action here against Regin Vagadal. And of course, being against each other does add some impetus. These three weights are colossal. 175, 225 and 275 kilograms they weigh. And this is Nies. So Brian Nies then has got the 175 up and the 225 up. And this is Vagadal. He's got the first two up. This is the third and final weight for Regin Vagadal. And as you can see, all of the men struggling in this event. It's the final event, of course, of this two-day competition, the 8th and last event, and it's been hard work. Vagadal struggling here. He's got the two up. Will he get this third past that first step? That's the question. 30 seconds to go. Brian Nies has got the 175 and the 225 at the top. Nope, they've had enough. So surely Nies won't get this on that first step either. Both men have got two weights up. But as you can see, Vagadal has got one on the first step. Nies hasn't. Well, he's out of time. Now then we have Remigius Kaczynskis in action against Bill Pittock. And, well, the Englishman Bill is the probably favourite here to beat Kaczynskis. Well, Kaczynskis gets that 175 kilogram weight up, so does Bill, of course. This is the 225 kilogram weight now. Both men going well. So Kaczynskis then gets 225 on the top. And of course the third and final weight, this 275. This is the killer, really. This is the one that finds them all out. Well, Bill Pittock gets that on the first step very well. Can he get it up any further? So Remigius Kaczynskis, well, he's going up a bit further. And Bill is really struggling there, and he's quit. Well, he's got that 275 on the first step. That's better than most. Well, can Kaczynskis get this over the next two? If he can, it'll be a fantastic achievement. Almost on the lip there of the next step. Well, bad luck then to Remigius Kaczynskis. It's tough. This 27-year-old having his first taste of international world-class strongman events. No, and you can't blame him for contemplating capitulation.
What do you expect on the last event of today, the power stairs?
Oh, it's gonna be a hard one. It's always hard for me, which is not 100% fit yet. I think I'm gonna suffer a lot on my fitness on this one.
You put a third one?
The 275 kilo.
The top?
I did it before, but I doubt.
I know.
Well, expressing doubts then, Badenhorst. Right, here we go then, Laszlo Fekete in action against Gerrit Badenhorst. And Badenhorst quickly up. Fekete not quite as quick in his step here. Just looking back to check what Badenhorst is doing. And this is a good time so far for Badenhorst. 20 seconds just over for two weights. Well, Fekete doing well. That's two up for him, but he's a mile behind, and here we go. Badenhorst really setting the standard here for everyone else to beat, and of course they can't it's too late. Can Gerrit Badenhorst get this third and final weight? 275 kilos, unbelievable. Well, he's done it before, he's done it again. He didn't think he was fit enough this time, but he has. Fekete, well, he's got this weight still moving. That's up 2 stairs so far for Laszlo. So, Laszlo Fekete gets 3.
Berend Veneberg is in the first position now. 4 points ahead of Jouko Ahola. With only one event to go, Jouko, who's going to win this event?
I think Berend, but I don't give up yet. We will see it quite soon, but I will do my best.
I have to win because it's a challenge to beat the world's strongest man from 1997 and the best competitor that we have in the IFSA competitions. He have winning tot nu toe all the Grand Prix, dus been an honor for me to win this time and fighting for it.
Well, there you are then, the 2 strongest man, first and second, after 7 events. Jouko Ahola in action here against Berend Veneberg. And I'll tell you what, this is one hell of a competition between these 2 men. This is Ahola, of course, very, very quick. The time to beat 48.57, set by Gerrit Badenhorst. Surely they can't beat that. Veneberg just feeling the pace now. Veneberg feeling the pace. But Ahola is going well. Ahola is going very well. I've got no doubt at all that these men will finish. But of course, the time's important. 48 seconds to beat, and they're not going to do that, I don't think. No, they're not. So Badenhorst is going to win this event, but look at this. Wonderful time then, wonderful time. 55.36 for Ahola. And Veneberg will finish this, and looks like he's going to win. If he does, he's going to win the event. He's going to win this Grand Prix in Hungary. Badenhorst 10 points for this event. Ahola surely 9. And there you are, Veneberg does finish. He's such a determined character. Wonderful performance then from both men, and so fitting to have the first and second positions in the rankings going against each other in the final event. Wonderful stuff. Well, there you are then, that's the winner of the power stairs, Gerrit Badenhorst with 10 points, and Pujadas, the Spaniard, once again bringing up the rear, but Ahola doing very well, but still can't beat Veneberg. 3 points behind at the finish. Pujadas gets 20 points to bring up the rear, but a wonderful win for Berend Veneberg. And here is the trophy presentation. And overall ranking after 8 events, everyone gets a medal, of course, but the winner of this event, as Badenhorst comes up to receive his medal. 4th place goes to Laszlo Fekete. 3rd, Badenhorst. And he's always a showman, Gerrit Badenhorst. And of course, in 2nd place, we have Jouko Ahola. And he was quite peeved, if you remember rightly, in the crucifix event. I just wonder if he could have closed the gap completely had the referee not been quite so brutal with him. And of course, 1st place, reserved for the Dutchman, Berend Veneberg. And this is the first time he's won a Grand Prix event, and he's absolutely delighted. Wins it by 67-64 over Jouko Ahola, who's won, of course, 6 previously, and gets his first second position. So great crowd, and 10,000 people turning out in Hungary to witness this wonderful Hungarian Grand Prix. And we'll leave you with views of the wonderful Lake Balaton and, of course, the village. We hope you've enjoyed the event. Of course, keep your eyes out for more Strongman Grand Prix events here on Eurosport. Bags more coming in the year, of course, and of course the World Championships will be taking place in Malta in September. Take care, enjoy the weekend. Bye.